Dr Caitlin Todd was stunned in Emmerdale when she discovered that Jacob Sugden had filed a complaint against her with HR, making it clear exactly how he felt about her behaviour towards him. The woman meant to guide him has instead made Jacob's life unbearable, constantly manipulating and undermining him, leaving him questioning his own judgment and damaging his mental well-being. Todd has embarrassed him, turned colleagues against him, and placed him under intense pressure by assigning impossible workloads with barely any time to complete them, only to later accuse him of lacking effort. As viewers are aware, medical student Jacob is preparing to become a father, with his wife Sarah's grandmother, Charity Dingle, agreeing to act as a surrogate. However, Todd's treatment has prevented him from feeling any joy about the situation. Deciding he wouldn't tolerate the mistreatment any longer, Jacob officially reported her to HR earlier this week, detailing the extent of her actions. He was candid, explaining how she frequently makes disturbing references to the abuse he once endured from Maya Stepney. Meanwhile, Todd noticed Jacob heading into the HR meeting and hovered nearby, pretending to care when he quickly left after receiving a call from Sarah, who informed him that Charity had gone into labour inside a hospital lift. Overwhelmed with emotion, Jacob confronted Todd and told her exactly how he felt, revealing he had reported her and would no longer accept her bullying. "I'm not afraid of you," he declared firmly, as Todd warned him to be careful, subtly hinting that his career could suffer if he continued down this road. At the same time, Charity gave birth while stuck in the lift, but Ross Barton was alarmed when he realised she was bleeding. He urgently called over the intercom for the doors to be opened so she could receive immediate medical care. When the lift was finally opened, Jacob and Sarah were horrified to see Charity in such a critical condition. Jacob rushed off to find a doctor, but with none available, Todd stepped in, quickly taking Charity into surgery. Now the big question remains, will Charity survive? And how will Jacob react, knowing Todd is the one performing her operation? Emmerdale actors have spoken out about Cain and Moira's future amid fresh concerns that the couple could be heading for another split. However, stars Natalie J. Robb and Jeff Hordley have reassured viewers not to lose faith just yet, as they shared insight into what lies ahead for their characters. Moira and Cain Dingle are set to face further turmoil next week, following Moira's release from prison and Cain's cancer diagnosis. Cain continues to distance himself from those around him, including Moira, leading to an emotional storyline where he even contemplates ending their marriage once and for all. As Moira struggles to encourage Cain to open up about his fears surrounding the upcoming operation, she also faces the challenge of convincing him to undergo the treatment he urgently needs. What unfolds is a special episode focusing on the couple as they reflect on recent events and consider their future, with Cain worrying that the possible side effects of surgery could drive a wedge between them. Jeff explained that the storyline aims to shed light on the realities of prostate cancer, highlighting the difficult issues men can face. He pointed out that life-altering consequences, such as erectile dysfunction or incontinence, can follow surgery, leaving patients uncertain about how their lives will change afterward. According to him, Cain's mindset is shaped by these fears, as he questions whether it's better to risk living with cancer than to face a drastically altered life. He also shared that, after speaking with real patients through Macmillan, he found it humbling to hear that some men chose to live with the side effects in order to survive. Despite this, Cain considers the alternative, even when warned by doctors that refusing treatment could be fatal, as he worries about how it might affect his relationship with Moira. Natalie added a light-hearted comment, noting that both Moira and Cain value intimacy in their relationship. Jeff responded by emphasizing that the show hasn't avoided addressing such sensitive topics, as they are crucial to understanding Cain's emotional state, which is currently very fragile. As the storyline progresses, the couple reach a point where they openly discuss everything, laying their feelings bare. During this honest conversation, Cain questions whether their relationship can survive, and when uncertainty arises, he suggests they might be better off separating, leading to a deeply emotional exchange between them. Natalie explained that Moira believes her love for Cain goes beyond physical intimacy, and she tries to reassure him that they could find other ways to maintain their bond. Still, she admits that part of her wonders whether she truly believes that herself, given how important that aspect of their relationship has been. Ultimately, though, she feels ready to face whatever lies ahead, even if the outcome is uncertain. The pair also revisit painful memories during their argument, bringing up past issues involving Nate and Ruby. Jeff joked that these intense moments are typical of the show's writing style. Natalie concluded by saying the storyline feels authentic, portraying a couple genuinely trying to work through a serious challenge rather than reacting impulsively, which makes their journey more relatable and grounded. Emmerdale spoilers have revealed the name that Jacob and Sarah Sugden have given to their newborn daughter. Fans will remember that charity Dingle agreed to be a surrogate for Sarah Sugden and Jacob Gallagher last year. At the same time, however, she became pregnant after a brief encounter with her former partner, Ross Barton. Charity decided to keep the truth hidden so that Sarah could still have the baby. Earlier this week, the situation took a dramatic turn when she went into labor on the same day as Sarah's baby shower. Although she made it to the hospital, things quickly escalated when Charity became stuck in a lift alongside Mac and Ross. Later in the week, her condition turns critical after the birth, when Ross notices a worrying amount of blood on the floor, putting her life in danger. Despite the chaos, upcoming scenes confirm that Sarah and Jacob are able to take their baby home. They choose to name her after a beloved character, paying tribute to Layla Harding, Jacob's late mother who died in a tragic limo crash last year. In Monday's episode, Sarah and Jacob are emotional as they officially become the parents of baby Layla. Later that day, they bring her home for the first time. The following day, the couple spend quality time with their daughter when Ross and Mackenzie arrive with a gift from Moses. Ross seems uneasy and reluctant to hold the baby, but Jacob encourages him to join a family gathering along with Moses. Viewers will recall that Layla was written out of the show last February after her death in a devastating car accident. During her time in the village, she was involved in several intense and emotional storylines, including her marriage to Liam Kavanagh and the heartbreak of losing his daughter, who was killed by Meena Jutla. Emmerdale airs from Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and ITVX.